EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visitors and our home team. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, the defense meets him. The backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
That's taken in. He's across midfield. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big play that time on 4th and 1, 37 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards.
They'll look to throw.
It's 2nd and 8.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 8 yards.
Let's go now. 19 tight.
Back to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's into the end zone. What a start.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in.
Faster, faster. 60 devices, 60 devices.
A gain of 22 yards. Result is a first
Throwing
down.
on first down, it's Williams. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Anytime a quarterback is sacked, everyone loves to blame the offensive line, but I think this sack, Mike, is every bit as much on the quarterback as it is the O-line. They gave him more than enough time to get that ball out of his hand, and he simply just holds on too long.
And he will get into the end zone.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Let's go now. Trap all 80. Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Pat for 60, pat for 60. Come on, come on. Ready?
Now a run on first down. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 42-yard line. Here's second and 6. He'll look to throw. Escaping to his left. Now he'll air one out. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the visitors are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
And he's going to have this one up near the 28. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Here we go, here we go.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They'll look to set up the screen here.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Williams. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Throw it again. It's Williams. Rolling right. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
19, Warriors 70. Go.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Pirates. Come on, come on. Set.
Throwing again. Williams. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll get this down to the 2-yard line. First and goal as they convert on third down.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hot 70.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
Down at the 26. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Let go.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Space to run inside the 20. And he will score! Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So back to level after the touchdown. The time for the kickoff. Flowers now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is caught. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
At the 33-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now give on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Warriors 70. Ready.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it.
Down at the 21, a gain of 1. Here's a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Come on. 18 Cardinals, Dragon 60.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. They'll bring up 4th down. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. They'll try to set up the screen here. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
He'll be taken down, but just like that, they're in business. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. To the goal line and in.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So too soon, apparently, to worry about going for 2, even after the penalty. So this one will come from the 10. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Flowers now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
50 Bobcats, go! Warriors 70 Lions.
Williams is going to look to throw it on 1st down. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
You've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and it just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
70 Timberwolves.
They send the tight end in motion.
19 tight. Buffalo 18.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And he'll take it on in.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's a run to begin this third quarter, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Pound the 60, pound the 60.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Unlock Ryan.
They'll stay on the ground, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
Let's go. Dragon 6.
Williams. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Let's go.
To throw, it's Williams. That is hot. What a job on the scramble.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown. I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
At their own 27-yard line.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From 29. Here's second and 8. Back to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this one is recovered by the defense. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Come on, come on. 18, right, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger, 18, Tiger.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. He's going to air this one out. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Here we go, set, ready.
Room to run at the 35. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. And that will be a first down.
Let's go now. Go.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Second and 10. He'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go. Cut, pat the 60, pat the 60.
Look at the big guy rumble. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Flowers now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready?
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
7-yard pickup.
Here's Williams now to throw. Oh, he's going to find his running back. It's downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. Flush to his right. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Williams. That is brought in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First and 10. Now a give up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Set. Go.
Throwing on second down. Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
To the air now on first and 10. And And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the 46-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. We'll give him 4 yards. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Drop 50, check 60, back.
He'll drop to throw. Moving left. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll turn and hand this one off. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Ready.
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Now his defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Panther 11. Ready, go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it out to his right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
79 Broncos. Set up. Viking 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Up.
Throwing now from the gun. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll go right and find his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Cup 19.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. He'll air it out down the middle. And I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Here we go. Stop. Gravity Lions. Let go.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through in their...
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The PAT, up and good. And his guys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Visitors 26.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's 1st down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 3rd down, it's Williams. Going up top. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
19 tight.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good. And his guys are going to extend their lead.
45. Visitors 26.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Okay, break. Dragon 60.
A gain of 22 yards.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Here we go. One final play. A ball deep for the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one.
in the place, say yo, watch them correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide knockouts make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me right, Q-tip, Ali Shaheed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always in lines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Step by 17 and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded views. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then you I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Bust the rhymes coming through from the footmost squad. Boy Scouts who I be. Straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome. Bringing all you rockers to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be. Flip mode is the squid on. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this.
Yo, which, throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, Week 15 begins with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now Gregory. This one caught by Winslow. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
He's got his run back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Up the middle they go. It's Graham. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Gregory will look to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he wisely will throw that one away. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor, the winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
And now a decision here on the opening drive. 4th and very short, this part of the field. What do you think they do, CD?
I think you go for it. I think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So the drive will indeed continue. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
Here we go.
Now Gregory to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
They'll take over.
Looking to put a drive together. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
2 things to watch. First, his strength in being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Boom. He finds his man complete. That's Cannon. And they'll get this run past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
at the 39-yard line.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Off play action. Cobb. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. When you look at this defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter down, it's our home team with possession as they've got it as we resume action. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up a bit, a little bit didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. Back to throw. Murphy. And just not enough on the throw there. Now around his feet and incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now Murphy from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's gonna be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Okay, break.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Fielded just inside the 20. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 13 yards. Results in a
Back to throw now on first down. It's caught outright by Graham. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a handoff up the middle. Graham. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
That's good for a first down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now the first carry here for the running back. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Looking to throw. Murphy. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. And on now is the punter, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to
taking it right down Broadway. Racing to the end zone. Touchdown. Their mobile quarterback. His first touchdown on the year. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Makes the score our home team 10. Visitors nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
A gain of 12. Result.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. 2nd and 13. Left side, it's complete. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Looking for a seam, but finding none. We'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. So a conservative decision there, but it does put him on the board.
And I know the players hate it, the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And the first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now he's free at the 35. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number 1, it's easy for him to get lost. And number 2, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get just a yard on the scramble in 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
And the ball situated at the 9, 2nd and goal.
Ready, take off.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Ready?
Operating from the gun. Cobb. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Back to throw. Murphy. Throw caught here by Bird. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Past the 20. 5. Touchdown. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And his guys have made this a one-score game now.
The kick is
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead down to 3 at 13-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. And we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Off the play fake. Cobb. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Ready.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. They come up short here on 4th down. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Looking to throw. Murphy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Here's Murphy from the gun on third down. And Winslow brings it in over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
A gain of 11 on the play. Result is a first down.
Off the RPO, he completes it. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And his guys have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. But the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
At the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. Boom. And this one is incomplete.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They'll look to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partners, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep...
Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. And he is all the way up past the 25. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open. I think the quarterback spotted him too late, and that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if you picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down. It actually aids the defense in that situation.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. They bring their punter out there now as he's on to kick it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way. The end zone now for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will get to the sideline here, but that a minimal gain at best. 3 yards, possibly 4. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, you were at the point where you had to take the shot no matter the down. Now it's 4th down coming up, but that may turn out to be irrelevant with how little time is remaining.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Now they burn the timeout. And they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see. He'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. He's going to let it fly. That is incomplete. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip, try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
He's going to take another shot here. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end on that last play.